Marlin guide gun, 4570. Guess who's going to shoot it? Sweet, sweet. Big 4570 round, 405 grain rounds. This gun just holds 4 of them, but you know, if it takes many more than 4 with one of these, you're in deep. Beautiful gun, one of the best Marlin makes. Let's shoot a couple more times here. Okay. Mr. Ram here. All right. Oh, 2 more rounds. Let's put them in. Make them sing. And we don't like to shoot the animals much. Those 2 are hardened steel that I knocked down. Let's just shoot the buffaloes more over there. Try to. We better reload. Got the new shell holder there on it this winter, actually, when I ordered one of these Diamond D custom chest holsters. I threw that into the order. Thought that might be. I thought the guide gun might deserve it, to tell you the truth. It's been a trusty firearm, and it is a powerful firearm. And it, you know, if you got an extra, what, 2, 4, 6 rounds there, 4 in the magazine, you're pretty much ready for grizz. Well, if it'll take a grizz, right? So, and speaking of grizz, I felt like, you know, we were kind of in Alaska today. I put the chest holster back on, even got my knife, that's from Knives of Alaska, got that out, you know, so we're kind of doing the Alaska thing, even though we don't have any snow today. But I just came home from work, if you can call teaching work. It's really not work, it's too much fun to be work. But I thought, you know what, it'd be fun to do a video with something that I enjoy doing, and I enjoy shooting this baby. This is it's a guide gun. Gosh, you know, I should have done some research. I think probably, what, about 15 years ago, maybe, something like that, maybe a little bit longer. Time flies. You're having fun doing all the shooting. But you know, they started making the guide gun. I'm not sure what year it was, but it was 15 years, something in that neighborhood. Before that, people were taking regular model 95. This is an 1895 Marlin. They were taking these things and having them cut down for the same purpose, for, you know, guide guns. Imagine that, guide guns. And they'd stick them, you know, bush pilots in Alaska, put behind the seat in the airplane, put it in a Jeep, whatever, as you're traveling around the bush country or the tough country, anywhere, not just Alaska. But they were cutting these down and trying to make them handy, get a handy gun, not very long. I think the whole gun's like a yard long, something like that, with a lot of power, you know. And so there were companies. I remember reading articles in the gun rags about them, and I can't think of the name of the company. They may still be doing it to some extent, but they specialized in these things, and dressing them up and doing all sorts of things, extended magazines, cutting them off, porting them, and I'm not sure what all they would do. Maybe add to the stock, redo the stocks. I don't know exactly, but that was it's a niche market and company that would do that. There's probably 2 or 3 companies still doing that kind of thing. Maybe it's more of a sideline now, because now you can just pick one up off the shelf and get what you need. Now you could dress them up and do some more things to them, I'm sure. I've added sights to this. I guess that's about all I've done, other than this pouch here. I put these are XS system sights I put on there years ago, and I really like that. You know, I like the peep sight, the ghost ring style sight, and that really does help me a lot. So the guide gun is it's very popular, not just among hunters and folks going into the mountains. I just like it. It's a great, you know me, I like carbine sized rifles, and you know, shotguns and that kind of thing. So little gun with a lot of power. Now it's not light necessarily. It has some heft to it. It really does. Of course, I need to extend the butt, so I slip ugly things on there sometimes. I still need to get something prettier than that, but that configuration, that's great. Great size, feels good, very handy. So it's not loaded. I'm going to go ahead and put some in while I'm blabbing. But a very handy little gun. You can see why it would be a guide gun. Put that on your shoulder, and other than the weight, you know, you almost forget you have it. Perfect size, a lot of power. This one's ported. I bought this thing used about 10 years ago. I think it was 11 years ago, 2000 actually, I bought this. And it was ported. It was used at a gun shop. And porting's not my choice, but it was ported, so I said, what the heck, price was right. I recall it was funny. The guy had two of these in the shop. It was up in Goodlettsville, little shop up there, Tennessee. And he was talking about how people, I was looking at it, talking how people, they buy these things and they bring them back because they kick so hard, you know. And he was really looking at me like I'd be one of those guys, like I would be returned. I mean, he really did. Like I don't think I've been in there hardly since, but I really got that impression. He thought I'd be bringing it back probably in a couple of months. I'd buy some rounds and I'd shoot it, and it would be kicked too hard. Little did he know, I had a 458 Win Mag at the house at the time. So I haven't taken it back because it kicks too hard, needless to say. Let's try something else here. Well, you know, we might as well take out some 2 liters here while we're at it. See if this will break one. Yeah, I believe it will. Did the job, didn't it? I'm going to put I'm going to take out 2 more animals. I know what I'm going to do. Why didn't I think of this? I was going to shoot a couple of animals that does put a dimple in them. I'm going to take that pig on the left in the middle row. At least I'm going to shoot at him. That takes him down, doesn't it? You notice the difference between that and pistol rounds. Now, I'm going to take out that turkey. You notice which one it is right next to that. He's the one that never wants to fall. Let's see if he stands there while a 405 grain slug bounces off his chest. Whoa, he just about did. I hit him low. I meant to hit him higher. Yeah, we'll try him again some other day. But he is definitely going to fall. You really couldn't hit one anywhere with a 45-70 that wouldn't fall. Okay. But it does damage the steel a little bit. The ones I was shooting there, the hanging targets, are hardened steel. All the hanging targets over there are hardened steel. Oh, I know what I didn't try to hit, that little red plate up there. Knocked the heck out of that. All right.